start with preschool standard floor, lesson 4. We're going to start with our kangaroo kicks. It'd be wonderful if we can get the lunge in there. So we got a lunge, then hands go down, sideways, they're going to kick over, and lunge. It's just a progression, it's not a full cartwheel. We're not worried about our T hands right now. We're just working on having lunges and doing the kicks. Having the front leg landing in back would be excellent in our lunge. They can, at this age, they may not have a stronger foot or a dominant foot, so it's good for them to go ahead and do both ways. So you'll do, just do the right like you just did, right? Yep. And then lunge, and now go left. Left's already in front. There you go. And they can just keep going back and forth, and then go back and forth. Just back until there's time to rotate. Thank you. Good job. But see how she landed in lunge? She started lunge, ended in lunge, legs kicked. It's okay if they kick high or if they kick low. We're just looking for them to be able to kick around. That's the goal at this time. We will make them bigger and bigger and more perfected as we go, but that's our stage that we're at now. This here, we're going to do our back safety roll. Is important. Oh, before you even sit, put on your seatbelt. Yeah. We're going to do no hands on this. Hands are not being used, okay? She's going to put on her seatbelt so she can be safe. It's a safety roll. Then she's going to sit down. She's going to move her head out of the way. This is confusing. This is really going to work the brain for the part of the body to go in one direction and the other part to go in another direction. This is creating some brain power and some real body awareness. This is very good for this age. Also, it helps ensure safety in our future and now. She's going to try to keep this ear on her shoulder and roll on this one. Okay? Sometimes I'll tell them, like, this shoulder gets your ear, this shoulder gets your knees. Spotting, you can bring head this way and arm this way to kind of help brace it, and then you can bring the knees this way. It's going to be an awkward roll, but they're going to roll over the shoulder. And it can go crooked if that's fine. The important thing is to start in a backwards direction, and then when you roll over the shoulder, it starts to go crooked. That's correct. We want them to keep their seatbelt on the whole time and keep the ear on the shoulder the whole time. So the goal is keep the seatbelt on, keep the ear on the shoulder, and then to roll over the open shoulder. That's the goal to the roll. That's the only goals. If they did it with flex feet the whole time, it's fine. And then over here, we're going to work on the forward roll. When it comes to the forward roll, we're going to have them use the bumblebee to hold their head in place. This helps with the tuck position. They're going to step onto the green mat. We're going to do forward roll, so we're going to start with a stretch. Feet together, please. Thank you. And hands go close to the feet. They're going to use the back of their head to roll on, never the top. Then their arms are going to go up to stand up into that stretch position. In this roll, we are looking for them to start in a stretch position and in a stretch position. We're looking for them to roll over their head and not to use their hands to stand up. Those are our goals here. Also to stay in a ball. Can you show how some people open up? A lot of them want to open up here and then try to stand up. We want to stay in a ball. Can you show staying in the ball? So once again, stretch, back of the head, stays in a ball, stands up. Makes it much easier to stand up too. If they have a hard time standing up, a lot of times they lose their momentum or their feet are kind of too far apart. They need to try to have the feet close to their bum, having their legs by their belly, and using that roll position like a ball would roll. All right, thank you so much. Excellent job.